Today we're solving what are called literal equations, okay? And I'm going to tell you up front that you are not going to like these because instead of having numbers, we have all letters. Okay, it's not that bad though. We just got to remember our rules. We're going to apply them here. We're going to be fine. So let's take a look at this first example. This is the normal thing. Like this is what we would normally do if we got an equation like this. 3 equals 21x. I know you guys know what to do. Okay, I just need you to listen. Right now, when we're solving this thing, it's important to understand for us to apply it here in a second that the reason we get rid of this 21 is because it's multiplying the x, okay? So we're allowed to get rid of it by dividing, right? We divide it because the 21 was multiplying the x, okay? So that's how we get our answer over here. So x equals 3 over 21. You can reduce that, but we're not really worried about that right now. Take a look at the literal equation. We have D equals RT. And remember, there's multiplication happening there because we don't see any other sign. You're going to be asked explicitly to solve for one of those variables. In this case, they want us to solve for R. Okay? That means that I want this T to go away. So in order to do that, you need to undo whatever operation is happening. Okay, I understand that you don't have any numbers to look at here and it's weird, but just follow the same thought process. Okay, I want the T to go away. The T is multiplying the R, so I'm going to get rid of it using division. Okay, T divided by T is going to reduce, cancel out. We just got to be fair and do it on both sides. So now I have R by itself, and this is equal to D over T. Okay, and you would usually see it written with the R on the left, but it doesn't matter either way. That's what we're doing in these problems. You are asked to solve for a specific variable, and you have to undo whatever operations are happening around that variable. Okay, go ahead and try this last example in Edpuzzle. The paper that you have right now is blank. Just write the problem down, solve it, and choose your answer over on the side in Edpuzzle. All right. Example 2. You guys can see where we're going here in a second. So let's remind ourselves how we solve these things and the reasons why we do them. Okay, we need to get rid of the 4. We want the 4 to go away. And we want the 5 to go away. Right? Those are the items we want to go away because we want x by itself. We're solving for x. So the first thing we would do is we would get rid of this 4 because the 4 is being added to x. Remember, guys, we talked a while ago about doing PEMDAS backwards? If that helps, you can think about it that way, right? We're going to do addition or subtraction first, if possible. Here, we didn't have the option. Nothing was being added or subtracted, so we skipped that. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this 4 using subtraction, and we're going to do it from both sides. So now I've got 5x equals 25. Now I'm actually going to stop doing this problem, and I want you guys to look at the next problem. If I'm looking for x, right, I'm solving for x, that's what they tell me to solve for. I need this a to go away, and I need by to go away. Well, the a is multiplying x, so we got to save that for last. And this whole by, I don't know what this is, but I know it's being added to the x value, so whatever it is, I can get rid of it with subtraction. So I'm going to say minus by. Minus by on the right side also. So now I've got ax is equal to, and then we got to figure out how to write this thing. Honestly, just write it in the order that we put it down. We don't know what these are. We don't know what the numbers would be. So just leave the letters. So I'm going to write it out. C minus by. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's look back over here on the left. Now we get rid of this 5, and we see that it's multiplying x, so we do the opposite and we divide by 5. We're left with x is equal to 5, and we're done. Okay, on the right side, we got to follow the same process. I don't know what this is. I don't know what a is, but I can see that whatever it is, it's multiplying the x. So to get rid of it, we're going to divide both sides by a. That way I have x equals now. On the right side, we got to do the same thing. We're just going to divide the entire right side by a. Now you don't have any idea what this number would be. Your answer is this entire expression, c minus by divided by a. That entire thing there is your answer, right? We solved for x, we got it by itself. That was our goal, and we accomplished it. I want you guys to take a look at the next problem. You've got different letters here. It's the same process, and you're solving for x. Choose the correct answer on the side in Edpuzzle. All right, example 3. Okay, in example 3, we're not really looking at regular problems anymore. We're just kind of running with this idea we have. We're asked to solve for the term W. We're solving for W. Again, I can't stress this enough. Identify then what we need to get rid of. Well, I need to get rid of this L, and I need to get rid of this H. I need them to go away. Okay, well, what are they doing to W? Remember, we don't even care about V. It's on the other side already. Like, we're not even worried about it. How do I get rid of this L and this H? Well, when there's no operation shown to us, we assume that they're being multiplied together. So to get rid of them, we do the opposite, and we divide. So I'm going to go ahead and divide by H and by L. Okay, because now I can cross off the H's, I can cross off the L's, so I'm just left with W. But you got to remember you have to be fair here. So I divided the right side by L and H, I have to divide the left side by L and H. So my answer here, let's do uppercase, that's easier to see here. Hang on, guys. I'll do LH like this. So on my left side, we're left with V divided by LH. Okay, and if you see your answer with the W on the left, remember that's the same thing. Okay, go ahead and try the next problem in Edpuzzle. Remember, you are solving for T. Okay, choose the correct answer before moving on. Okay, last example here. We're doing example number 4. We've actually got a formula. You guys know this is the perimeter formula. And we're solving for the variable W. Most important thing, guys, when we start, figure out what to get rid of. You need to get rid of the 2 with the W. And also this whole term 2L. Do this if that helps. Okay, I need to get rid of the 2L and I need to get rid of the 2. Remember when we do regular problems, I tell you to save the number that's with our variable for last. So we're going to save that 2 for last. We're going to get rid of this 2L. Okay, I don't know what this is, but I know it's being added to W. So I'm going to get rid of it using subtraction. I'm going to subtract 2L because that will be canceled out. We're going to be fair, so we're going to subtract 2L on the left also. So I'm left with P minus 2L over there on the left, and on the right side I still have 2W. Okay, we're almost done. Now I just need the W by itself, which means I need to get rid of the 2. The 2 is multiplying the W, so to get rid of it we divide. We're dividing both sides by 2. Again, divide the entire left side by 2 because we've got to keep it balanced. Now we have W by itself, and our left side looks like this. P minus 2L all divided by 2. Okay? Again, remember your answer might have the W on the left and everything else on the right. It's the same thing. Okay? All right, you have the same equation for your practice problem, but you guys need to solve for L. Okay? Remember, identify what needs to go away. Follow the same steps that we practiced. Choose your correct answer in Edpuzzle.